What's up, guys? I'm here to hang out with Ka3na, the boss lady. Yes, she just got evicted from the BBNaija lockdown house, and we're here to ask a few questions. Let's see if she will let us in.
Hi.
What's up? How you doing? Looking like a superstar. Eh?
Thank you.
Do you know what she is? A boss lady. How are you doing?
I'm very
I like the fact that
well.
you're looking very happy.
I have no choice.
Let's go.
Thank you.
All right, I'm here with Ka3na, BBNaija lockdown housemate. How are you today? It's the day after the night you were not expecting. How are you feeling the day after? Any better or worse?
Today I feel a lot better than yesterday. Yesterday, like, it was just unexpected, but today I feel good. I'm grateful that I'm out here now, and I'm just looking forward to a better life. And yeah.
What was the strategy to win on a show like this? Because I mean, a lot of people who were on this season had definitely watched many other seasons.
Yeah.
The show has become hugely popular now. So most people come in now with a game plan. What was your game plan?
Okay, so my normal day life, my family and few friends, they're always like, Ka3na, you need to cut down on your temperament, your boss life and all that. You boss people around a lot. So going into the lockdown, we're on lockdown for 2 weeks before the house.
Yeah.
I had this whole plan in my head. I'm just going to be a sweet person. I'm going to be nice in the house. Then we got locked down for 2 weeks. Then we got into the house. There was no room for strategy. Everything just flew out the window.
So looking back now, I mean, everybody enjoyed your cooking, but I think that's where the bossy perception came from the housemates. I mean, you didn't fight with everybody, but people just felt like because you were in control of the kitchen, you felt like you had to control the housemates with food.
Yeah.
Looking back now, do you think maybe you regret that? Is this something, because I mean, the housemates ended up having a say in who left the house.
Yeah.
When you nominated or evicted you, basically. You think maybe you should have tweaked that a little, looking back now?
Not at all. Not at all.
Tell us about this Lucy Dorathy dynamic. You know, you guys became sort of a strong clique. And in the last couple of days, most especially, we saw you guys gather and talk a lot about the housemates, about the house, about relationships. Yeah. Called some people a few names even. How did that attachment happen, and why did it become so strong?
Like, I don't even know how it all started. The first few days, I and Lucy had issues. I cooked and she wanted to dish to someone and did dish for someone, and I got upset. Then she went into the room, she was crying, and Nengi came to tell me, your girl is crying, you have to go talk to her. So I went to the room, I begged her, you know, because I shouted, I was wrong. I realized I was wrong. So for her not to shout back or react, it actually means she respects me. She respects the fact that we've been close for a few days, and if she shouted back, then we're going to have a clash. Yeah. So I respected that, and I told myself, no matter what happens, no matter what she does in the house to me, something, I will never have issues with her. I just fell in love with her. Then Dorathy,
she was like a late addition to
yeah, she and Lucy were close. Then I came into the picture. She started doing my makeup. We started talking. I realized she was a cool person. She's straightforward. Like, she just says things the way it is. And I just feel we connect better. Basically, we just connect better. I just hope when they leave the house, it will continue. Yeah.
You guys had a lot to say about Nengi. Why was that? It came across almost as bashing at some point.
Yeah.
Her for whoever she was or whatever she stood for. Why was Nengi such a hot topic with the three of you?
Nengi, I started life at a very young age, and I feel I'm very experienced. Just looking at Nengi, I felt, okay, she had this crazy strategy, and I was like, okay, if it's all about you, it's fine.
So, Friday night, I believe, we did see some visuals that needs some confirmation. You guys had this game that you guys planned for like 3 days.
Oh, yeah.
Truth or Dare. Everybody Big Brother gives you guys drinks. Everybody's in a happy space.
Yeah.
And then we notice you guys spend the night together. So where did the Praise Ka3na connection start from? And how did we get to that night on Friday night?
Okay. The very first night in the house was very, very freezing. It was cold.
I remember that.
We did introduction, and I just fell in love with Praise's personality, for the fact that he was so proud of what he does for a living.
Yeah.
He had a son, and I loved his energy and his vibe. So when everywhere was cold and all that, I was freezing and shaking in my bed, and he was like, "Ka3na, come over, let's call the..." It was just called over and all that.
House done now. You're out of the house. I know we touched on it a little yesterday on stage, but in more detail now, what's the plan going forward? I know you're a businesswoman, you're into property, you have brands you're trying to push. Is that the plan going forward, or is there going to be a detour into entertainment? Are you trying to act, sing, do comedy? I don't know, whatever it is. What's the Ka3na plan going forward?
Okay. I moved from South Africa early last year, and my plan moving to Nigeria was buying a property for my business and starting up my own fashion company. And then I had to host, and was like, okay, there's no way I'm going to do this, investing so much money when I haven't sold my name. So the plan was to
Put the name out there.
Put the name out there. And yeah, so the plan now is to get a property. It's not going to take 1 month or 2 months.
Yeah.
It's something that's going to take a longer time, but I'm just going to make sure I achieve everything that I said I had to achieve. And also my property, of course, is part of my investment, ST in line. And I'm also looking forward to starting my talk show, my reality talk show. Yeah, everything Ka3na. Yeah.
Look out for that one.
Yeah.
All the best with everything.
Thank you.
Congratulations. So many people literally wanted to die to be in the house.
Yeah.
You made it in. It's a big deal. And
Yeah.
2 weeks selling yourself to the entire continent is no mean feat at all. So wish you all the best.
Thank you very much.
And see you at the top.
Thank you. Cheers. Cheers.